Hello students. So today we will start the topic reproduction in human beings. Okay, before this we have completed sexual reproduction in flowering plants and various methods of asexual reproduction also. Now reproduction in human beings. You know that there will be sexual reproduction in human beings. Okay, it means two parents will be here and one will be male and one will be female. Then male parent will produce male gametes, okay, and female parent will produce female gametes. In other words, we will say male gametes, we can say sperms, and female gametes, we can say ova or eggs. Right? So, students, you have studied in previous classes that when reproductive maturity occurs, means when stage of puberty it starts, there are remarkable changes in the bodies of females and males. Right? You have studied all the characters, various types of features that appear in the bodies of males and females, right, at the stage of puberty, that start near about 13 years. Okay, so there will be the change in the physical structure, change in the mental behavior, psychological behavior as well. Right? Now, sexual maturity means that reproductive organs of the males, that is testes, they will start producing the gametes, male gametes, and in case of females, ovaries will be the reproductive organs and they will start producing the female gametes or ova. Right? So, thus we can say that the rate of general body growth begins to slow down when reproductive tissues begin to mature. And this period during adolescence is called puberty. Means now, at this stage, main focus is towards the reproductive maturity. So the general body growth of the individuals, it slows down. Okay. So these organs, they mature and start functioning. Now you will study here in detail male and female reproductive systems. So first I will take male reproductive system. Male reproductive system, if we talk about, roughly I will draw here the diagram. It is given well labeled diagram in book also, but very roughly I will draw here. As this pouch like structure, this is called the scrotum. Okay, this is called the scrotum, and here will be the external genitalia will arise. External genitalia, this structure, this part is called the penis, and here will be present a common canal in between, that is called urethra. Okay, urethra is a common passage for urine as well as for the male gametes, or we can say the sperms, but both cannot be released at the same time. Then there will be present various types of the different, on the way there will be present different glands. Okay, different glands like the seminal vesicles, prostate gland. Then here will be present, above this there will be present the urinary bladder where urine is stored. Okay, now from the testis there will start a tube like structure that is called vas deferens. Okay, that is called vas, this tube like structure is called vas deferens. Okay, briefly just I will explain here the parts of functions of all these in brief, then we will take one by one. This part, scrotum part, is present just below the stomach, just below the abdomen, and here are present a pair of testes. Okay, testes are responsible for the production of male gametes, or we can say the sperms. Initially, this scrotum is present in the abdomen part, in the stomach part when the male child is born. But gradually, not born but before birth, when the sex of the child is determined during the pregnancy, then these testes are present in the stomach part, abdomen. But later on they will descend. They will hang down from the stomach to in the this scrotal part, scrotum. Okay, and this is present in the pelvic region, means the hip girdle. So here, why here? Because here temperature is near about 2.5 degrees Celsius less than the body temperature, because sperm formation require less temperature. Then why this tube-like structure? Vast difference I have written here. This is for the transfer of the sperms. Okay, transfer of the sperms means here sperm will be produced, then they will be transferred from here, then they will enter here. Is it clear? Now, so broadly we can say that what we can say? We can say that male reproductive system, it consists of first a pair of testes. If ES is written, that is plural, means two. And if TES, TIS is written, that is singular. Okay, TES, TIS, that is singular. Okay, so means a pair, so we will write here like this. Then second is the ducts. As we have discussed here, the vast difference. Then there will be present the glands. Glands like the seminal vesicles. You can see the diagram. There is written the prostate gland. Glands are what? They secrete their secretions. They will secrete their secretions and they get mixed with the sperms. Right? Various secretions, they will constitute the food for the sperms. If they give energy to the sperms, means they will play their own important roles. Okay, so testes will be there, ducts will be there, glands will be there, and fourth will be the external, we can say the parts or genitalia like penis, scrotum, all will come there. Right? Next we will take now female reproductive system. Okay, female reproductive system. Female reproductive system. Female reproductive system. Female reproductive system, if roughly I draw here, it will consist of a pair of ovaries, right? And here will be present the finger-like projections like this. Means here will be present two tube-like structures. Okay, two tube-like structures will arise from here, and here will be present a structure that is just pear-like structure, we can say inverted pear-like structure will be present here, and here will be present the canal that is called the cervical canal. This is the ovary. Okay, ovaries here, a pair of ovaries, and this tube-like structure, these tubes are called the fallopian tubes or oviducts. Okay, these are called oviducts or fallopian tubes. Ovary will produce egg here, and this finger-like projection, this is the part of the oviduct, infundibulum. This is called infundibulum. In higher classes we will study in detail, but these finger-like projections will capture the egg from here, and that egg will go from here, and that will means enter here. If any sperm come, then that will be here along with the egg, that will be, there will be fertilization. Okay, if any sperm comes in the reproductive tract of female, then there will be the fertilization and egg and sperm will fuse together, and here will be the formation of zygote. After certain development, that zygote will migrate to here. Here is what? Here is the uterus. So here commonly we can also call this the womb. Okay, WOMB, womb. Okay, womb of the mother. Means here will be the further development, further growth of the zygote. Means it will develop into embryo, then into fetus, then newly born baby. Okay, so all these will be here, and fixing of the zygote in the uterus is called, one term is there, biological term, that is called implantation. Okay, implantation. Right? So means now This system, it consists of female reproductive system. It consists of first a pair of ovaries, as in males there was a pair of testes. Second, there was duct-like structure was difference in case of males. Here will be the oviducts, or we can say, maybe written or not in the book, but it can also be called fallopian tubes. Okay, then third will be present the inverted pear-like structure, womb of the mother, that is called the uterus. Then it will lead to the cervix part. Okay, cervix is the region that is just followed that follows the uterus, and here is present a canal-like structure that is called the cervical, or cervical we can say, canal in between. Okay, for the transportation. Fifth last part will be the vagina. Okay, so all these are the main parts of the these female reproductive system, right? And the ovaries are responsible for the release of ova, and testes are responsible for the release of the sperms, right? Now students, you should know the differences between these two main. In case of the males, what happens? They will start producing the sperms at the stage of puberty. Okay, at the stage of puberty, right? But in case of the females, they means the when the after the means the you can say after fertilization, when the sex of the child is determined after near about 2 to 3 months, then in the embryonic stage, in the womb of the mother, when there is female child, that start producing the immature eggs. Okay, means the eggs will be produced by the ovaries even before birth in the developmental stages, right? But males, they will produce sperms only after attaining the puberty, right? So this is the main difference here. And students, males are able to produce the sperms throughout the life, right? They can produce till old age. But here, as it started very earlier, so females, they cease to produce the eggs near about in 50s. Okay, when menopause is attained, then females, they stop producing the eggs. Okay, so we can say in other words that males remain fertile till the old age, and they become infertile at the age of 50s. Okay, 50 plus anytime. So this is the difference. Now, what happens after this? When male gamete is produced, female gamete is produced. Fertilization is there. There is the sexual contact between these two, and there will be the fusion of this male gamete and egg. Then a structure will be formed that is called zygote. Okay, and I told you this zygote will be formed in the fallopian tube of the female reproductive system. After that, it will migrate to the uterus, and there we can call this step the implantation, right? Here it will start now the growing. It will grow, develop into the embryo, right? So embryo will get the nutrition from the mother's blood with the help of one tissue that structure is called placenta. So you should know what is placenta. Placenta is a type of maternal connection between mother and fetus, from where the developing embryo fetus will get the nourishment and the waste will be removed by this. Okay, this is a type of maternal connection between the mother and the fetus. Okay, this is a disc which is embedded in the mother side, okay, uterine wall, mother's uterus. A disc is present in the mother's uterus, okay, in the wall of the uterus, and it contains villi on the embryo side. One will be connection will be towards the mother uterus side, and one will be towards the that embryo side. Okay, In this way, there will be intimate connection between the two. So, this is all about the reproduction in human beings. Okay, thank you.